Nothing seems to be the same old way. Think about the love that burns within my heart for you. The good times we had before you went away. Oh, me, walk right back to me this minute. Bring your love to me, don't send it. I'm so lonesome every day. These eyes of mine that gave you loving glances once before changed to shades of cloudy gray. I want so very much to see you just like before. I gotta know you're coming back to stay. Please believe me when I say it's great to hear from you, but there's a lot of things a letter just can't say. Oh, me, walk right back to me this minute. Bring your love to me, don't send it. I'm so lonesome every day. Drinking black market vodka in the back of the Scotsman saloon. Then it's red meat and whiskey like a coyote drunk on the moon. And outside in Oslo, the buskers all sing the same tune. And it's a waltzing Matilda while the bagpipes play Eau Claire de Lune. She was a lady, she came down from Bergen, she said. She spoke a little English, they laughed and drank whiskey instead. And in the morning he found it, a rose with a note on his plate. He said, meet me at midnight on the corner of St. Olave's Gate. See again. The night is warm whiskey, the morning's a golden rain. And the blue-eyed Madonna of thee. This is a title song from my first album, and it's a song about friendships and the type of friendships that you make when you're a small child that last all the way up till you're a big child. Kind of from first teeth to second teeth, in other words. I grew up here in Austin, Texas. I spent my girlhood with a friend named Mary Margaret, watching the sun come up and the sun go down over Mount Manel, wondering how the heck I was ever going to get out of here. Now I spend a great deal of time wondering if I can just slip by here for a couple of days a month. This Mount Manel may not be the tallest mountain in the world, but it's home. Mary Margaret and I used to ride our bicycles up to this place on Mount Manel. We'd stop by every 7-Eleven store on the way up there, clean out the vending machines, the bottle caps. We'd sit up there when the sun went down, watch the lights come on in town, shoot those bottle caps off at the lights town. And every once in a while you'd flick one just right and the light would go out. Say, by God, I got that one. 5 miles away, but I got that one. There's a light beyond these woods, Mary Margaret. Do you think that we will go there and see what makes it shine, Mary Margaret? It's almost morning and we talked all night. You know we've made big plans for 10-year-olds, you and I. Have you met my new boyfriend, Margaret? His name is John, and he rides my bus to school, and he holds my hand. He's 14, he's my older man. We'll still be the best of friends, the three of us, Margaret, John, and I. Let's go to New York City, Margaret. We'll hide out in the subways and drink the poet's wine. Oh, but I had John. So you went and I stayed behind, but you were home in time for the senior prom. We lost John. Fantasies we planned, well, I'm living on now. All the dreams we sang when we knew how, well, they haven't changed. There'll never be two friends just like you and me, Mary Margaret. It's nice to see your family growing, Margaret. Your daughter and your husband here, they really treat you right, but we've talked all night. What about the light? The road beyond living up now. All the dreams we sang, well, we damn sure knew how never change. There'll never be two friends just like you and me. Maggie, can't you see? There's a light beyond these woods, Mary Thank you.
I look out on these shields of heather across this countryside, and I wonder how they've grown together while people live such separate lives. I think I'll stay inside for the winter, 'cause the weather's in my bones, and the wind could shatter bone to splinter and howl me back home. Fragile as the lady of the harbor, fragile as her torch that glows, fragile as the Gulf Stream water to the Texas coast, to the Texas coast. I stared up at the faces in the mountain just a year ago, laughing in the spirit of America, singing in the snow. Now I wish I felt as strong as that mountain, just carved in stone. I wish I was the Gulf Stream water, I would sail you home. Fragile as the lady of the harbor, fragile as her torch that glows, fragile as the Gulf Stream water to the Texas coast, to the Texas coast. Now I would give you all that's in me, but part of me is gone. If I could have that day upon the mountain for the snow and the sun. Here's to love and know that it changes when you're alone out in the storm. 'Cause if I'd had a shield of heather, I'd have never loved at all. Fragile as the lady of the harbor, fragile as her torch that glows, fragile as the Gulf Stream water to the Texas coast, to the Texas coast. I would sail you home to the Texas coast. I would sail you home to the Texas coast.
When an old pickup truck with his hat pulled down, he drives them old Montana back roads. Then Brenton had forgotten times and wondered where it's gone, and if he can still carry the load. the sun is set and the moon is on the rise, as he pulls that old pickup into town, and he parks beside the place where the feed store used to be, and he heads for an old familiar sound. And those honky-tonk bands still play old-time songs, remembering how things used to be. Sitting at the bar with his head down in his hands, so alone with his memories. Lord, he's so alone with his memories. Now he remembers back 33, was it 34, the year that he won the rodeo, and the buckle that they gave him, where he still wears today, that Brahma bull that he rode. But his riding days are over now. His back is getting weak, and his eyesight, it just ain't as good as the days he'd spot a deer at 100 yards or more, and bring back a month's supply of food. And those honky-tonk bands still play old-time songs, remembering how things used to be. Sitting at the bar with his head down in his hands, so alone with his memories. Lord, he's so alone with his memories. That bar's getting set to close. They say he's gotta leave, but he feels like, Lord, he just arrived. So he downs his last shot as he's heading for the door, getting ready for that long and lonely drive. Now in an old pickup truck with his hat pulled down, he drives them all Montana back roads, remembering half forgotten times, and wondering where it's gone, and if he can still carry the load. And those honky-tonk bands still play old-time songs, remembering how things used to be. And he stumbles through the door and he falls down on his bed, still alone with his memories. Lord, he's still alone with his memories.
sing the lullaby? Do you savor every line, or do they flow as one with your heartbeat, your voice and your mind? If you turn the light out in the hallway, will your shadow lose its way? Or do we share these shadows in the darkness and they move from place to place? And we could share a shadow in the darkness. The shadows have no face, but should you sell our soul to the darkness, can you face the light of day? As you are leaving the harbor, do you cry out to the shore, or do you bless the wave of the ocean? Do you call your vessel home? Or do you bless the wave of the ocean? Do you call your vessel home?
It's a long and dusty road, and it's a hot and heavy load. The folks I meet ain't always kind. Well, some are bad and some are good, and some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my trouble and mine. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, or where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I've been wandering through this land, just doing the best I can, trying to find what I was meant to do. And the people that I see look as worried as can be, and it looks like they are wandering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, or where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Now I had me a buddy back home, and he started out to roam. I hear he's out by the Frisco Bay. And sometimes when I've had a few, his old voice comes a-ringing through, and I'm going out to see him someday. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, or where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Well, if you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, and you wish that you were a rambler too, well, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, just lace them up and bar the door, and thank your stars for the roof that's over you. Because I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, or where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I wonder where I am bound, oh, where I am bound. I can't help but wonder where I am bound.
Shut it down and call this road a day, and put this silence in my heart in a better place. I have traveled with your ghost now for so many years, and I see you in the shadows, in hotel rooms and headlights. You're coming up beside me, whether it's day or night. These days my life is an open book, missing pages I cannot seem to find. These days your face in my memories in a folded hand of grace against these times. No one's ever come between your memory and me. I have driven this weary vessel here alone. Will you still find me if I leave you here beside this road? 'Cause I need someone who can touch me, who put no one above me, someone who needs me like the air he breathes. These days my life is an open book, missing pages I cannot seem to find. These days your face in my memories in a folded hand of grace against these times. I can't remember where this toll road goes. Maybe it's Fort Worth, maybe it's a heart of gold. The price of love is such a heavy toll, as I live my life in the back roads with your love in my pocket. If I spend the love you gave me, tell me where will it go? These days my life is an open book, missing pages I cannot seem to find. These days your face in my memories in a folded hand of grace against these times. These days your face in my memories in a folded hand of grace against these folded hand of grace, folded hand of grace against these times. Let me write on the wall of death one more time. Let me write on the wall of death one more time. You can waste your time on the other rides, but this is the nearest to being alive. Oh, let me take my chances on the wall of death. You can go with the crazy people in the crooked house. You can fly away on the rocket, spinning in the mouse. Tunnel of love might amuse
day they hear. Oh, the neighbors screaming, their baby cries, and I'm hiding in the corner. Oh, I won't be them, pray I won't be them one day. And maybe it's just the breath of August so hot upon my shoulders, or an open window for a winged heart to fly away. It's just another morning here. It's just another morning here. It's just another morning here. And it's a miracle, and it comes around every day of the year. The telephone is ringing in the middle of the night, and I pull the bed close higher. Will it stop calling out if I turn on the light? I'm afraid of these shadows baby.